your message whether I am clearly visible and properly audible. Okay, so I know you are not having your civics book, but we have completed the third chapter, what is government, and from this chapter I will give some questions and also the answers. That means questions along with answers you will get in one of the videos of mine which I will upload in your e-portal. You will get it from your e-portal where you will see that the questions and the answers will be there from what is government, this chapter. Now today we will start another chapter, that is key elements of our democratic government. This is the fourth chapter. Those who are having the books, they can take out page number, this one is 35. You can take out page number 35, and those who are not having the books, they will only follow me. They will listen to me properly. Hey, Tanaza friend, what is this one? What sort of message is this? Why you have just posted it? Tanaza friend, what is this? Key elements of a democratic government. In this chapter, you will read about some of the key elements of that influence the working of a democratic government. These include people's participation, the resolution of conflict and equality and justice. South Africa is a country that has people of several races. There are black people who belong to South Africa, whites who came there to settle, and Indians who came as laborers and traders. So see the variety. Black people, original inhabitants of that place. White people, they have come from other countries abroad and settled there. And Indians, they are there as laborers or traders. Maya Naidu, an 11-year-old South African girl living in the town of Johannesburg, was helping her mother clear up her old boxes. She found a scrapbook full of pictures and newspaper articles. There were many pictures of a young schoolboy of around 15 years of age. When she asked her mother who the boy was, she was told that he was called Hector Nudlovu. He had been shot by the police. Maya was shocked. Why? She asked. Her mother explained that South Africa was earlier governed by apartheid laws. Apartheid means separation on the basis of race. South African people were divided into white, black, Indian and colored races. According to the law, these races were not allowed to mingle with each other, to live near each other, or even to use common facilities. So you see, there were three groups. One, white, not three, but yes, three only. South African people were divided into white, then black and Indian, and colored races. So four we are getting, Indian and colored races. So four we are getting. And according to this law, this apartheid law, these races were not allowed to mingle with each other. Mingle means to mix up with each other, to live near each other, or even to use common facilities. They were not allowed. Maya could not believe her ears. Maya's mother sounded angry when she spoke about life under apartheid. She told Maya that in those days, hospitals were separated and so were ambulances. An ambulance meant for white people would always be well equipped, while one meant for black people was not. Such distinction. That also regarding ambulance. The ambulance which was meant for the white people, it was well equipped. That means it was having all the facilities, and the ones which were for these black people, they were not well equipped. There was separate trains and buses. See, buses and trains were also separate for these 3 or 4 different groups. Even the bus stops were different for black and white people. In India, we have come to know about the caste system. The harshness of the caste system we have seen. And here, color. Color was the matter of distinction. Color of complexion. Non-whites were not allowed to vote. The best land in the country was reserved for the white people, and non-whites had to live on the worst available land. Horrible. Thus, blacks and colored people were not considered to be equal to whites. Actually, they were not considered even as human beings. One black township was the southwestern township. Hector Nadlovu lived here, and he and his classmates joined the protest against learning the Afrikaans language in school. This was the language that the whites spoke. Hector and other school students were being forced to learn this language, but they wanted to learn their own language, Zulu. The South African police beat up the protesters mercilessly and shot at the crowd. So the police couldn't allow these protesters for any sort of protest or any sort of meeting. What happened? These protesters were mercilessly beaten and were shot at the crowd by this South African police. One of their bullets killed Hector. This was on 30th April 1976. So what was their fault? They said that we will not learn this African language because this was the language that the whites spoke. We should give stress or emphasis on our own language, that is Zulu. That's why they protested, and as a result of this protest, they were killed. They were beaten mercilessly. The African National Congress, a group of people who led the struggle against apartheid, and their most well-known leader, Nelson Mandela, fought the apartheid system for several years. Finally, they succeeded in 1994. South Africa became a democratic country in which people of all races were considered equal. So, there also, protest was required, and somebody is disconnected. Message box. Where is the message box? Hey, who has disconnected the line? Who has disconnected the line? Kindly, don't do this one. Okay, so children, we have read up to this part, and I know you are not having the book. Every time during your civics class, I repeat the same dialogue. So just to assure you that this is in my mind, that you are not having the book. Most of you are not having the book. So what you will do, you will always follow my class, and you will also try to just follow these videos That means whenever you are in need, you can just search. From today Aruni will not do class in our group. Why? What happened to Aruni? So whenever you are having any problem, you will just again turn on this video. It is there in your e-portal will be, or you will get it in your e-portal only. You will just turn it on and you will view it. We can't disconnect the call because this group is moderated group. But then what happened that the call was ended. Sanaz, can you kindly say me that what happened at that time that the call got disconnected? So in our next class we will read participation. Of this chapter only we will read participation. So those who are having the book, they mark up to this one, this considered equal, and this participation part we will start in our next class. Till then, my another account is deleted and it does not exist anymore, so I have this, but there was the official group of 6 Oak, so they put me in Pine accidentally. So many spelling errors are there. This was, put me in Pine. Oh, he is attending the class from class 6 Pine instead of 6 Oak. Okay, children. So with this, we have come to the end of the class. If you are having any query, you can ask me. Ayush and Sneha, they are typing, no doubt, sir. Okay, very good. So thank you, children. Meet you again in another video where we will be reading from this part, participation. Okay, bye.